Hi guys, welcome to my channel Fundamentals of Engineering. In this channel you can see the various videos regarding various domains like quality, metrology, then surface roughness, surface treatments. So for watching all the videos regarding that domain, check the playlist. Now we have started the quality management guru series where we are looking forward whatever the management gurus has defined the quality, what are the different scenario while deciding that quality statements that we are going to see. In this session, among these 8 gurus we are going to see another guru's statements of defining the quality, that is Joseph M. Juran. Now, if you see everybody nowadays talk about quality, thinks about it and insist for it while purchasing any article. To buy anything, we all look for good quality at a reasonable price. Each of us may have different notions or opinions about the quality of the same product. We want as many of the qualities in a product as possible. Quality product or quality service should be provided at an affordable price. So all human institutions such as factories, schools, hospitals, temples, government, etc. exist to provide products or services to human beings. So quality is not defined about only product, also it works on services also. What is essential in these products or services is that they should be a fit for use and provide excellence in service. Such products should be well designed with functional perfection and be produced right in the first instance. If a hospital, take an example, is well equipped but not serving up to the expectation, then the service is not good or the quality of service is poor. If you consider the factory which produces the cars, which gives a lot of trouble and do not run properly, then the car is not fit for use in the real sense, or we can say that the quality of the car is poor. So how we define the quality? So the question will rise that how we'll define the quality. So we can say that it is a fitness for use. So what are the definitions and what are the different techniques which are defined by the Joseph M. Juran that we are going to see. So this is a Joseph M. Juran, born at December 20, 1904 and died February 28, 2008. Joseph M. Juran is an American internationally acclaimed quality group similar to Edward Deming that we have seen. You can see this link in the description box. What are the definitions and inputs is given in the quality of the product by the W. Edward Deming that you can see. Though Joseph M. Juran is a strongly influencing Japanese manufacturing practices, so he believes that quality does not happen by accident, which gave rise to the quality trilogy. What is that? We are going to see. Now what are the Joseph Juran ideas are? First is a quality definition. We have to define the quality. Then breakthrough concept. He has given the breakthrough concept for defining the qualities, internal customers, quality council, cost of quality, Pareto analysis and quality trilogy. So these are the ideas. Based on that, Joseph M. Juran has given the quality definitions. Now we are going to see what it means for each idea. First, quality definition means fitness for purpose. So when we talk about quality, we mean that the product should be fit for use and it is the user who judges and decides what qualities he wants in the product. Thus quality is a customer determination and the quality products are those which totally satisfy the needs and expectations of customer in every respect on a continuous basis. So his statement is not much easy. It requires asking many questions like what is real purpose of that product or service? Are customer internal or external users? And who are the possible customers? So while defining this quality definition, that fitness for purpose, we have to ask three types of questions for defining a product quality or service quality. What is the real purpose? Are customer internal or external users? And who are the possible customers? Based on that, we can define the quality definitions for that product or service. Then breakthrough concept, sequence of process improvement which takes two journeys, that journey from symptom to cause and journey from cause to remedy. So whatever the product which can be giving the cause, and for that cause we have to get the remedy. So we have that breakthrough concept defined in the two types, that journey from symptoms to cause for that product or service and journey from cause to remedy. So whatever the cause which is defined, and for that removing that cause, what are the remedies are taken. Then internal customers, that third idea, where the quality is associated with customer satisfaction and dissatisfaction. Customer satisfaction and dissatisfaction. For that we have to define the objectives of quality control, that evaluation of quality standard of incoming material, product in actual manufacture and outgoing product, judging the conformity of the process of the established standard and taking suitable actions when deviations are noted, evaluation of optimum quality obtainable under given conditions to improve quality and productivity by process control and experimentation, developing procedures for good vendor-vendee relations, developing quality consciousness both within and outside the organization, deploy trained and qualified manpower and motivate them, make use of automated processes which have repeatability and thus consistency and uniform quality of products. So these internal customers which gives the satisfaction and dissatisfaction, that satisfaction when occurs when the product has superior performance and features, whatever the product in terms of actual product or service, what are these superior performance and features that defines the internal customers which are associated with quality, and dissatisfaction when we have defects and deficiency. Based on that we can define these customers. So this customer satisfaction has two dimensions: internal, building the product and service correctly, and external, matching customer requirements and meet their expectation. So whatever the expectations are there from the customers for that product or service, we have to match that customer requirements so that it will fulfill whatever the customer requirements are there, and that will achieve based on the improving quality of a product or service. Then fourth idea is a quality council, a group of experts who are responsible for supervising in the application of quality. So the quality cannot be happen by the accident, that Joseph Juran has said. It has to take multiple actions from the management to the worker. So it is experts who can look at the different processes, machines or product or manpower. On that he will supervise to give the good quality of a product. So it defines the Juran's big Q, that quality doesn't the concern about the production or the total quality within the organization, but it extends to link between organization, departments, operations and service. So this big Q of Juran, which defines that quality doesn't concern of the production or the quality, total quality within the organization, but it extends a link between organization, departments, operations and services. Then Juran quality cost First one is the appraisal cost, which covers the cost of activities designed to ensure quality or uncover defects. That inspection, whenever we are doing the products, that inspection can be ongoing inspection or final inspection. Whenever the products are manufacturing, there we can do the inspection, so that whatever the products which are manufactured, whatever the defects are there, that can be overcome, or the dimension quality can be maintained. Or the final inspection, when the products is fully manufactured, then we can inspect if the product which is within the stipulated inspection norms, then we can accept it, or we can give that move that product at the rework or scrap. Then prevention cost, that we have to give the total quality training, total quality planning to prevent defects from occurring. So whatever the defects are there, before occurring that defects, we have to look at that it can be removed. For that, we have to give the training to the worker, to the management, to the employee, so that will remove the defects for the minimum ratio. Defects can occur, but we have to reduce that number to the minimum number. Then failure cost, this cost occurred by the defective parts or product or faulty services. If the defective parts are manufactured, then that will be the failure cost. That product we have to scrap it. Sometimes it is possible that we can do the rework, and we can use that product in the acceptable limit. And if we provide the faulty service, that will hamper the whatever the morale of the company or the reputation of the company. Then internal failure cost, which cost occurred to fix problems that are detected before the product or service is delivered to the customers. At the time of inspection, if the failure is occurred by the machine itself or the product which are moving from the one end to other end, there we have to fix that problem, and that for that we have to use the internal failure cost. So these are the 4 costs is defined by the Zuron, that is appraisal cost, prevention cost, failure cost, and internal failure cost. Then external failure cost, that is all costs incurred to fix problems that are detected after the product or service is delivered to the customer. Internal failure cost, which defines the product which before delivering the product to the customer, and external failure cost is the product which is delivered to the customers. So there are 2 costs: failure cost, internal failure cost, and external failure cost. So Zuron defined the quality of cost, appraisal cost, prevention cost, and failure cost. Then Zuron has defined the 3 role models. He assumed that every process has an internal customer and supplier which link to each other through a process to reach optimum quality. So these are the 3 role models, that is internal customer, supplier, and the process which can give the optimum quality. Then Zuron Pareto analysis, which gives a universal problem solving methodology in which we can list the key problems into a table and ranking them from the highest to the lowest and trying to solve the deficiency. So whatever the products we are manufacturing, from that product, what are the problems we are facing? That problems we have to write in the table in a such a way that what are the high risk problem and to the low risk problem. From that we have to remove whatever the high risk problems are there at a maximum level, so that we can get a good quality product. Then Zuron has given quality trilogy. First one by the quality planning, which determine the organization internal and external customers. While planning, we have to define what are the internal customer and external customers. Then we have to see what are the customers' needs, requirements, and expectations. Then design the product to achieve customer satisfaction and prepare a design to achieve good quality. So in that planning, we have to define first customers, Then we have to see what are its needs and requirements and expectations. Then based on that needs and requirements, we have to design that product, and we have to prepare a design to give that whatever the product which having good quality, which fulfill the customer needs and requirements. Then quality controlling, determine variations and make decisions. What are the variations are there? For that variation, what to remove, when to remove, that we have to take the decisions. Measure performance and results, and compare the results with the stated objective. So whatever the variations are there, is there variations are moving from the objective, for that we have to measure the performance and results, and whatever the results are there, based on that we have to compare with the objectives, so that we can remove the gap, or we can make the gap as less as possible. Then third, trilogy, in that is the quality improvements, which define quality goals, train the workers, and develop a problem solving statement. Whenever we are calling about the quality, or whenever we are defining about the quality, we have to train the workers. We have to tell them that quality cannot be achieved by the only one person. It transfers from the worker to the management, and it cannot be get by the accident. We have to work for that. For that we have to train the workers. We have to use the quality instruments or measurements or quality machines, then quality supplies that we have to use, and based on that we have to solve the problems to get good quality product. So here we have seen what are the Joseph M. Juran has given about the quality definitions, what are its inputs while defining the quality for the organizations, for the different organizations that we have seen. If you like it, please stay connected and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Click on bell icon to get more notifications. Thank you very much.